Mitt Romney goes too far. Rob Portman and Susan Collins, who also criticized the president, they did it judiciously. They did it wisely. I don't understand sometimes. Mitt Romney makes me scratch my head and say, why do you reserve so much of your energy to criticize your own team and your own president? I didn't see him do that to Democrats. And so I do have objections to how far Mitt Romney goes, even when he has a little scoosh of merit on his side.
He's trying to play that role. He's trying to be like, I'm the cop on the beat on the Republican side against President Trump. Go ahead, Dagan.
The preening peacock, the posing, posturing, not the president. You saw that in the op-ed that he wrote in the Washington Post. Again, maybe he seems to want the Fugazi Boy Scout Award, but Jim Comey already got that one. So I don't know what's the end game here. He thinks he's going to push President Trump out of office and he's going to be the nominee. I don't know.
He makes himself ineffective. There's effective ways to criticize the president. Romney's way is not one of them.
And I also...
wait, let's...
go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
it's okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I would also say that with Mitt Romney, he seems to want President Trump on his side when it's politically advantageous to him, whether it's when he wants his endorsement in 2012, whether it's he wants his endorsement when he's running for Senate, or when he wanted to be his Secretary of State. So that is why I don't really view Mitt Romney from a positive lens anymore. And I also think with the obstruction of justice aspect of this, I think in fairness to the president, was the report great for the president in its entirety? No. The bottom line is, in the sense that there's no collusion, and from the obstruction of justice aspect, from a legal standpoint, that's done. But I also think you have to take in mind the fact that President Trump had a right to have distrust with the intel community. And I've mentioned this before on the show. Look at just the mere fact that James Comey had a private meeting with President Trump about the dossier, and then that meeting leaked to CNN and BuzzFeed and gave them the hook to run the dossier. So President Trump was approaching this entire investigation from a lens of distrust, and I think rightfully so, to be honest.
Jessica?
Just really quickly, I don't tend to side with Mitt Romney about many of these things, and I think he's trying to fill the Jeff Flake role now that he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
But I would add this is also very personal to him about Russia. Famously, he told Barack Obama that Russia was our number one geopolitical foe, and we had the Cold War is calling, and they want their foreign policy back thing. So I think it is
That's a good
deeply
point.
personal to him about the Russia.
Wait, I don't think she finished.
Were you
Please,
done?
I give everyone my time.
I wasn't going to disagree with you.
I
was just going to say we watched Rudy Giuliani. I mean, he should take a bow because you said perjury is perjury. Lying under oath is lying under oath. Again, they're the ones who prevented the president from giving an interview to the Mueller team.
No, I'm good. Rudy Giuliani should not be taking a bow for that performance with Jake Tapper, where he said, taking documents from the Russians is fine. And
Giuliani was great. Giuliani was great in that.
All right, well, we'll disagree, apparently. All right, so 2020 Democratic